What up, guys? Sunday morning. Looked at the line. It's not very busy, and for the first time in a week, we've gotten some new snow. I don't know if you can see it outside. It's not that much. I think it's probably about 4 to 5 centimeters is what they said on the website. But I also got this extending selfie stick for my GoPro that I'm very excited to play around with. So I don't know how good the footage will be, but I figure I'll go try it out anyway. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and thanks for tuning in.
If we found out a method, whereby we could teach and everybody just explain how it's done, it would no longer be a bit.
What up? Well, that was a great day on the mountain. Thank you for tuning in again. Using the telescopic selfie stick is definitely a work in progress. There's so many things to think about while you're using it. You know, first of all, it's not like the GoPro is heavy, but having to keep your arm out for a couple minutes at a time, fully extended, kind of wears down on the shoulder. On top of that, you're trying to keep your balance while go snowboarding. And on top of that, trying to keep yourself inside of the angle of the camera and keep it right side up. Is definitely something that I need to work on. On top of that, I noticed that the pole was many times just directly in my line of sight to where the camera was. So I got to figure out, do I want the camera on top or on the bottom? So it's going to experiment with that a little bit more. I just want to catch up with you guys and give you a little update. I've been really strongly considering moving back to Seattle, or at least Washington State, when my lease is over here and when the season starts to wind down, at the end of April or in the middle of May. I just feel like I've gotten a lot of mental clarity since I've been out here. Spending so much time out on the mountain has given me a lot of time to reflect on my life and think about, what are some future priorities and some future goals that I want to achieve now and, a little bit further down the line. And I think that spending so much time out on the mountain has allowed me to take a step back. Might be able to relate if you're working on music or maybe a work project or something like that. Taking a step back helps you sort of conceptualize what's going on in a different way, in a meaningful way that it's hard to do when you're immersed working on that project or immersed in that piece of music or whatnot. And I just feel like, for me, having lived in Seattle for so long and having lived in Washington for so long, taking a step back has really helped me reprioritize and see things in a different light, which has been very helpful. I definitely think that living in Whistler has probably been one of the greatest experiences I've had in my entire life, and I don't think that this would have ever happened, and I would have even picked up snowboarding again if it wasn't for COVID. So there is something like a bright side to this, and it's just been so rewarding having the mountain so close to me and being able to go up 5-6 days a week if I want to. I think that a lot of the mental clarity comes in tandem with, being physically in shape again, having the mind and the body sort of work together, and having the mental discipline to get up early and to go out on the mountain and enjoy the day. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe going to the gym. I hate going to the gym, but I've never once regretted going out on the mountain. So I think that, having been out of work for a little bit, there's a bit of mental training that I've gotten, just motivating myself to get up and to film and whatnot. So, nothing's set in stone, but I definitely am leaning towards moving back to the States for some reasons that, I won't get into for this video, but it'd be really great to see everyone again and, see all my friends and family. And I'm not quite sure if I want to move back to Seattle proper again. I think that I sort of adjusted to a little bit of a slower life out here in Whistler, and so there's something very alluring about maybe moving a half an hour or 45 minutes away and sort of having my own space to continue filming and to continue being comfortable with myself, which is something that I feel like has greatly improved since I've been up here. It's really hard to make friends up here. You can't really just go out to the bar and intermingle with people. COVID has had several spikes here recently, and even just a couple of days ago, I think 5 or 6 restaurants closed because of a COVID exposure. So, I don't want to jeopardize the rest of my season. If you get in contact with someone who has COVID, you're forced to self-isolate for 14 days, and I just want to, avoid that as much as possible. So, I thought I'd just catch up with you guys, and I'm just very happy to be here, but now just sort of having so much time to reflect, there's many things that I want to do back in the States, just with my friends, my family, and people I want to connect with, and goals I want to achieve that I don't know if Whistler is going to be the right place for that going forward. So I'll give you another update at some point soon. Probably going to try to release another video later this week, but thank you so much for tuning in, and I think that more likely than not, you guys might see me back for the summer. So looking forward to that. If you wouldn't mind just hitting the like and subscribe button, that'd be really helpful just for growing my channel. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Until next time.